everybody, Brandon Costa here for Sports Video Group. We're coming to you live from the Final Four in Indianapolis, Indiana. Big show this weekend from CBS and Turner Sports, and we have the pleasure of being joined now by Chris Brown from Turner Sports. Chris, thanks for taking some time out of what I'm sure is a swamped couple days here for you.
Swamped week, but we're getting to the light at the end of the tunnel, so it's been a good week, though.
Okay, why don't you take us a little bit, kind of a big picture of what the production looks like? I mean, lots of trucks here, lights of cameras. What's the overall production complement look like for both of you guys as you work together on this project?
You know what, it's been a pretty good experience. I think probably some of the things that, well, from a camera perspective, there's got to be somewhere in the neighborhood of between studio and game combined. You're looking at somewhere close to 40 cameras. And then when you add Team Stream on top of that, you're probably bumping those camera count up to almost 50. But it's a fairly massive production. Certainly a lot larger than a lot of people probably think.
Right, yeah, sure. Talk a little bit about that relationship between CBS and Turner. It seems like the lines get blurred with each passing year, that you guys become more and more of one unit. How has that relationship gone for you, and what does it feel like for you guys working with both parties?
It's actually been really good. I think it started from the beginning, from the beginning very much so. It sounds very cliche to say that, when we sort of launched the whole initiative together, it was all about, the fan. It's everything you do is for the fans, everything we do is for the fans. And when you step back and take that approach, I think it gives everybody the same goal. And as long as we all have the same goal, it makes working alongside each other, we're all trying to do the same thing. So it's been really good. It's been very helpful. So.
Talk about the Team Stream, which you alluded to a little bit. New last year. Any lessons learned from last year's productions that have kind of changed how you do things this year?
From a production standpoint, there was the need. We found that there was the need for at least 2 more isolated cameras that were dedicated to Team Stream. Just allow us to customize the production just a little bit more without, as you look at what are the couple things that we can do to make the experience for the viewers more customized, but not spend a ton of money trying to do it. And it was, well, you know what, we can add 2 more cameras that are just dedicated to Team Stream that they'll share. And so we added a game follow camera and we added a reverse camera. And so those 2, I think, will make a big difference.
And lastly, it's not too far behind us here, but the new rail cam that you guys tested out last weekend in Houston, and it's here in Indy. Talk a little bit about the development of that. How'd you guys come up with that idea, and how exactly is it operated during the game?
You know what? It's been an idea that's been out there for a long time for us. Just we don't really have an opportunity to try it. The issue, as you probably know, for those that saw it, I think in Houston last week, it's all about the raised floor. In order to do it properly, in order to have the proper mounting, the proper trussing, you need a raised floor. And in the NBA, we don't have a lot of opportunities to play on raised floors. So this gave us a great opportunity to actually try it. The NCAA has been great with us, by introducing us to the folks that Colonnade is the company that does the flooring, and so they've given us the contacts over there, so we've been able to work with them, with NCAA, with CBS, and their directors and producers so that they can look at it. I mean, it's just, you talk about sort of a collaborative effort. That's what that was, all the way from essentially white paper tape on the floor in the studio to sort of what you saw last week and then again this week. It's truly sort of a collaborative effort to make this camera work. Obviously with the groups that we've been working with, having it be an RF camera, an RF control system, basically going the next step from what was a different version of RailCam during postseason a couple of years ago. This is sort of that next evolution of continuing to work with a partner. And so I think it's been great. So far, it's been very well received.
Well, we're very excited to see it. Very excited for the whole weekend here at Final Four. Chris, thanks a lot for the time.
Thank you.
For full coverage of everything here from Final Four weekend, visit www.sportsvideo.org.